Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Midday Monday. A little early here. Got some things I got to do today. Get out of the house a little faster than the normal show. And again, what are we going to do? We're going to run down a little college basketball and then be on our way. Like, share, subscribe, notification bell on. Picks and parlays, winners, whiners, Sean Higgs YouTube. Follow them all. There are 3 different channels. And on the Sean Higgs channel, we do more live stuff, especially with baseball starting on Thursday. Twitter at Mr. Sean Higgs. Let's get right to it. We go 3-2 in the video yesterday. Picks are in the chat. Picks are on the X. 3-2. 258 and 235. We're down a little bit here. Premium picks go 5-2. Closing in on 400 wins, up 5 dimes. So I'll take the 5-2. I needed it. It was not a great first round or a conference tournament week. Still a couple games under 500 for the month. Overall, be a great season either way, but you want to win them all. Let's get to it. Get ready to tip off here. Closing in on a 12:05, I guess, whatever is going to go here. Florida and UConn under 150.5. Duke 240. Scheduled tip off over 144.5. Colorado State 710. We're going plus the 8 and over the 144. Those are the picks for the show today. They are in the chat. We'll do a complete rundown of games here. We got Florida. We got Duke, Alabama, St. Mary's. I like St. Mary's. New Mexico. I want to take New Mexico in the under there. I like Iowa State in the over. Illinois lines up to 2.5 here. I guess Illinois. That over looks a little high, though. We got the Colorado State out here. It's gone up to 8. And Oregon and Arizona. I got to put the edge towards the Oregon coach. But, man, I sort of like Arizona there. There you go for the NCAAs. The CBI. Got some line moving in the CBI. And I know people are going to come in and be like, oh, I got to bet these games. It's added games. I love them, this and that. Take it from a guy who's, what do we got? 704 games bet this year. Every one of these lines are moved. All right? You think you know these games? I'm sure. Please, I get no comments how great everybody is. Manhattan was 1.5-point favorite. Now they're a 2-point dog. Elon, 6.5-point favorite. Now a 5-point favorite. Queens went from 3 down to 1.5. And Illinois State went from 6 down to 4.5. Now, I sort of liked Queens a little bit because the first kind of tournament to be pumped up to play. The fact that this line's come down. And Arizona's coming from Arizona, Northern Arizona, to go to Florida. Queens is in North Carolina. Didn't play it. Didn't play anything. The NIT. I do have a premium up in one of these games. SMU and Oklahoma State. We got in there with the Northern Iowa cover there, right? They were getting 10.5, lose by 10. Can we do it again with Oklahoma State? I do like North Texas a little bit here. I like Loyola against San Fran. That line's come down here, 6.5 down to a 5. Irvine up from a 7 to an 8. Stanford Lions basically holding steady at 7, although the total did tick up a point there to 141.5. And Clara and UAB. I like UAB. And this total is on the rise here. 167.5, up 2 points from the opener. I want to say under there. There you go. That is your college basketball Sunday rundown. The Marcos Minute for Marcos, who does not even come in anymore. Hopefully he's all right. We haven't seen him quite a bit. Same with Nick Nasty. Hope everything is all right. I mean, we'll go back to Dr. Ward and Stimmy OG, although I do see Stimmy sometimes in the pub channels. A lot of people don't come in no more. It's all right. I just hope they're all alive. Mike A's in the house. Welcome. Mr. Hill's in the house. Got a hundo on Duke in Florida. Duke in Florida. Spread money. You know, both of these teams could roll. And then we could get a tight game. Although I think Duke kind of rolls. I mean, we have the over here in the chat. Zona and Kentucky under for B-Hawk. I tend to agree there. Kentucky 170. JK's in the house. There's the Winners and Winers channel. Follow Winners and Winers. Follow Picks and Parlays. They're the same. This is the kind of stuff I said before when I was doing the videos on like winner free picks. I'm like, it's the same channel. You can follow them both because then all of a sudden it's like, hey, don't put any live shows here. It doesn't help. And then I tell you to go Sean Higgs. It'll always be on Sean Higgs' channel. You never know. And I don't own the sites. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy behind a guy behind a guy. Kevin's in the house. Good afternoon, Kevin. Stop you the square play. Duke money line. Flag 20 points plus 105. Hey, listen, it's plus 105. You got that? I mean, Maurice is in the house. Manhattan today as a doggy. Yeah, that's a again, if you watch from the beginning or just in the last 5 minutes, I went over these games. I didn't play any of the small schools, all the lines, all four of them in the CBI. Now, Army, the Army one, I could say, I'm annoyed I didn't get 6.5. The Queens one, I would have liked Queens at 3. It's down. I would have liked Illinois State at 6. It's down. Iowa State, not a believer in Mississippi basketball. The problem with Iowa State is that sometimes their guys play. I don't know who, when they're all there, it's a good team. We've seen them win. Thanks for showing the free picks. Gio, you're welcome. Anyone out here good? No, it's just, all right, here, kidding. I'm going to say it's like, where do they go? You come in all the time, and then you just disappear. It's weird. Steven's looking at CBI. Well, I'll give you my rundown on CBI. And Army still looks all right. I still want to take Queens. I didn't play them. Illinois State's a little lower there against the old hose of Presby. I would lean Illinois State. Although I like Army as a dog and the word against Manhattan. Probably an over, I think. But, again, this is an early game in a neutral gym at noon. Manuel Markel's in house. Arkansas, you like the way they're playing? Had them the last 2 games. I'll take the wins, Mike. I needed a few wins here towards the end of March. Michael B's in house. I'm going to fade Duke. I'm going to fade Duke on money line and be happy or hurt. You're taking Baylor on the money line, huh? Beasley, 18.5 points. 18-plus points, I should say. No Hardaway Jr. Beasley starting 30 minutes in 4 games. Without Hardaway, 26, 20, 26, 21 points. Pelicans can't stop a wet paper bag on D. The Pellies are bad. The NBA. Really. Mike B goes 1-3-1. Purdue only winner. Had a huge bet on Houston. Can't believe they choked it out. Then Creighton, UCLA, whiskey all screwed me. The Gonzaga line, you could have had a 5.5 there with the Zags. Came down. That's you could have had a worse one there. You could have lost by the hook. Creighton at the end, and we were there the whole game. I thought we'd get a cover. UCLA, I had to, that's what I said yesterday. I said the UCLA was not. Someone told me they had the under too in that game. Whiskey, had the over. Like I think, aren't you? I thought I had those on the YouTube there. Iowa State are players hurt now. That's the thing with Iowa State. They play one day, they don't play the next. Michael B says the Illini against Kentucky, Mary's in the points, Oregon, and Colorado State. Colorado State's covered 12 in a row, or something like that. Ridiculous. Marco says, stop you. I was looking at Beasley's threes. North Texas. I do like North Texas today. Malik Beasley, not Malik Barely. Colorado State has been scrappy, taking on money line. Listen, you try to get cute. I'm going to take teams on a money line here, upsets. This is where the upset special from round one goes to die. I mean, you saw with Purdue, it's Colorado State. Was it an upset? They were favored. It's still a team not people are high on because they're a Mountain West team. I'd rather just go down with the points. I'd rather go down with the points than take them on money line. Nets first quarter continues to cash. Enjoy it. It's all you, Mike, in the NBA. It's up to you. I'd like the Beasley look for threes. The book keeps his numbers high, and his splits on threes are better on the road this season. Yes, NBA. I'll see you in May for NBA. Houston Auburn are playing shaky and cover at times. Yeah, that's why I like both dogs in that game, in those games. One got there and one just missed. Can I have a Russ and Aaron prediction, please? Russ who? Who's Russ? I don't even know who these guys are. Aaron who? Aaron Judge? I don't even know. This is a big step up in competition, in my opinion, for Colorado State. Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's the thing when people love Maryland because their core guys are as good as anybody's, and then people expect them to go on a run. But again, it's the point spread's the equalizer there. Colorado State, they've played of late the last month and a half as a top 10 team like anybody else. So you want to put the metrics up there. That's what the analytics guys want to talk about. And getting 8 points? Sure. NFL. Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers. Oh, man. Maybe one goes to Tennessee. I mean, they're really worried about two. I mean, Russell Wilson, and I thought he was a decent pickup for Pitt. I was like, you know what? The guy didn't have terrible numbers in Denver. At this point, I think he is done. And Aaron Rodgers, he shows flashes. What the hell do you need that headache for? You want Aaron Rodgers to come to your team and then go demands that he brings in, I don't know, whoever wide receiver he wants to bring in, that's his friend, and ruin your team? I'd not even sign him. Why am I going to sign him? Where is he going to take a team? What team is going to the Super Bowl? Maybe you want to go. Maybe the NFC is a little more wide open because you have the Eagles, and then you pretty much got everybody else, right? I mean, I like the Rams. I liked the Rams last year. I got the Rams. I said 30-1 to win the Super Bowl this year. Back on Super Bowl Sunday that night when we did the live show, Kevin. What other teams are you scared of in the NFC? Maybe Washington's on their way up. Again, we'll see how they do in a second-year quarterback. What team is scary in the NFC? So, are the Bears going for a quarterback? Minnesota let a guy leave who won 14 games to give it to a rookie. So they're going to let him not play again? Detroit's got a quarterback. Where's he going? The Saints? Tampa? Where Carolina's got a young – I mean, where is this guy going? He's going to go to some team in the NFC. Where's he going to the AFC? The Bills got a quarterback. Chiefs got a quarterback. Maybe Aaron Rodgers goes to Pittsburgh. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't even sign him. What team is he putting over the top? Let them both go off. Head off into the sunset, fellas. What is the trend of totals? I haven't looked deep. Unders. They've been unders, I think. Thanks all. Best to you. You're welcome, Kevin. Do you have anything on Elon Army? Elon favored by 5.5. I like Army. I didn't bet it. I didn't bet anybody in the CBI. I liked Army. I like Queens. I liked Illinois State. Didn't play them. And all the lines moved. Michael B says, I kind of think Michigan State runs over New Mexico. I can see that. Didn't play New Mexico. Do I like the points there a little bit? Yeah. I mean, they didn't make the free picks. I like Florida and want to lay 9. I agree. It's kind of like the Auburn game. Iowa State, I got nothing on that game. That's Duke. I mean, I think Duke could win. I got the over. I think they're going to put up points. The only QB openings left are Pittsburgh and Tennessee. Exactly. And what, do you want – Pittsburgh already had Russ. Do they bring in Aaron Rodgers? What, to again, I want to bring in my own guys. Don't need that. Just let them go. Let it go. Just hang it up. Hang it up. Giants win Super Bowl with Jameis Winston. Write it down. Right. W-R-I-T-E. Right. Write it down, Marco. No. You like it. I shouldn't even put the joke just kidding up. Marlins opening day. Really? You like Alcantara on opening day, huh? That's going to be a big no for me. I am not playing on cats who haven't pitched in a year. That is a no thank you. Out for an entire season, and then you come back. Now, we'll see what the Skeens is laying 160 on the road. Holy cow. What the hell? Royals opening day minus 130. Let's pull up. Do I have I'm just looking at the lineup here on covers. Hold on a second. I could get the full matchups here on the MLB. I will do a total live show after midday money and all that on Thursday. I'll come in at 3 o'clock. We'll do some baseball. So you like the Royals on opening day? Cole Ragan's going. We could do that against Cleveland. Yes, decent number, 130 there. We'll go through a little baseball right now, and I'll have all these. Listen, I'm going to put them on the site. I'm going to bet on myself. I got Milwaukee. It looks like we're going to have a Peralta sighting here. I'll take them. Plus 140 against the Yanks? Sure. Baltimore and Toronto. I will take Toronto at home. Love it. Barrios opening up things. I'll take it. Even money. Texas versus Boston. I might do a little Texas here just because I think everybody's going to jump on Boston as like the trendy kind of team. How about, you know what? How about an under in that game? Under probably. Philly and Washington, I will take the Nats with Gore on the hill as a 140 dog. White Sox and Angels, I'm sure there'll be wackos in here doing this game. No, thank you. No, thank you. The Mets and the Stros, I will lay 125 of Valdez versus Clayton Holmes. Again, this is a guy who's a bullpen relief, who's a relief pitcher coming in. How many innings is this guy going opening day? Give me Framber, 125. I know the Astros lineup leaves a little bit to be desired. I'll take Valdez. We talked about Ragans already. Sale and King out in San Diego. That'd be an under for me. Pittsburgh, Miami, again, I don't want to bet Alcantara, but I'm definitely not laying 160 with Skeens on the road. That ain't happening. San Fran at Cincinnati. Cincinnati, a small little fave here. 125 favored. With Green and Webb going at it. Well, Ryan Page will hopefully be back. I don't know where he's been. He must be having a party over at Epcot Center. Has not been in a while. I don't know. We'll see when A&M. If A&M wins, maybe he'll be back. Severino versus who's pitches for Seattle here? Sevy and Gilbert. That's definitely an underplay for me. I'm not going to lay 175 with Seattle. Steele in Arizona versus Gallen. Boy, you know what? I am a Gallen guy, but you know I love Steele. He looked bad in his first start. Ugh. And then we have Detroit with Skubal facing who knows for the Dodgers. This is a tricky one because you might get the Dodgers at home where you're not going to have to be laying like more than 2-1. So it's kind of like, hey, you got to take them here to short number. But Skubal's great. Skubal's great. Twins and Cardinals, Lopez and Sonny Gray. I got to take Pablo Lopez there. I don't love the Twins this year. We got an under, Twins under for the season, but St. Louis I have an under as well. I think St. Louis is bad. Scott Cooper, they like Duke a lot. The game in Raleigh, heavy Duke crowd. There's always going to be a Duke crowd, number one, right? We know that. We know Duke's going to have their people with them. The good thing is that it's a early start here. So maybe it's if Duke does start out like in a slow spot, maybe the crowd gets into it for the dog here in Baylor. Again, I like the over here. We got the over right in the chat. I think Duke's going to put up points. I think Duke can cover the number. Baylor's the same problem. Maryland does. Yeah, Scott Drew's a good coach. Duke guy's still young, still learning, but he's got the talent, and they're good. DJ Hall's a sneaky signing. We signed some key guys with some top round draft picks. I see the Lions at least begging a wild card. Other teams, new pieces. Yeah, the Lions will be all right. I think they take a step back. They're not last year's team. Last year's team was their Super Bowl team. They're not as good when you lose your coordinators. I don't care. It's not the same. Everything went perfect for you. You had a bunch of home games, a bunch of dome games. That's out the window this year. Chicago Bears to win the NFC. All right. I mean, NFC North, okay. The whole NFC. Good luck. Good luck. I probably need a little more money on that one. I like the Royals Pirates money line parlay opening day, Ragans and Skeens. Yeah, I hate parlays, but I'm not laying 160 with Skeens on the road. For a guy who's going to go, 5 innings? He could go 4 innings. He can very well strike out every batter he faces against the Marlins, who have a single A lineup, and have 12 strikeouts in 4 innings. Then what are you doing? Is he throwing 3-pitch strikeouts and having no? I mean, his pitch count. He's going to be done in 5 innings. And then what? Baylor and Oklahoma State today. I think Duke's going to put up points, so I guess I kind of like Duke there. And Okie State is in the SMU. I don't know. I got no opinion on, I told you to take Northern Iowa plus 10.5 versus SMU. Almost the same here. 9.5. I didn't bet it. Of course, the NFL has built up to prop up bad teams and turn on good ones. The script can easily be flipped, and we're 4th in the division. I think, I don't know if you're 4th. Minnesota, I don't know. I mean, you're going to run out of rookie quarterback. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. I've seen rookie quarterbacks do okay. I've seen them do crap. So you got that. You got a rookie quarterback on one team. You got a new head coach and a whole new team with the Bears. We'll see how that does. You got Green Bay. Green Bay is the main competition because they have stability at quarterback and the system and the coach. They've been there a bit. So it would be Green Bay. Then I get Detroit, and then I guess the Bears and Minnesota are after that. And, yeah, last year was nice years for Minnesota and the Bears. The Bears did what I told you. I told you I'm going to win 5 games, more than 5 games. It's exactly how I thought it would be. But, again, you bring in new coaches and stuff like that. There's some adjustment time. Lions to win the North. Some joke odds. They're not winning the North. Talk about Alcantara being traded to Boston. Red Sox like picking up pitchers who can't currently pitch. Yeah, go for it. Again, Alcantara, great. I was looking at like some old cards, baseball cards. I'm like, I didn't even save the Alcantara cards. He's 30. He's 30 years old. What's he gonna pitch 10 more years? He's done. I shouldn't say he's done from like a Hall of Fame standpoint. I'm not betting on guys coming back from arm injuries. But no, thank you. I'll wait to see how that plays out. I was told Ben McCollum from Drake. Good move. Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, when you have good seasons at these mid-majors, you're going to get a call to the big leagues. I take the Reds over the Giants, but I'm not the same guy on the road. Green is always giving the Giants issues. I like the Reds. The Reds at +4 something are the team you bet on in the Central. Yeah, Ray Reddington, right? Another guy. Ray Reddington, soccer guy, used to come in. Hockey comes in, disappears. I don't know. King D's in the house. Clint, Paul Skeen's opening day late. You want to lay 160? Clint, good to see you, Clint. Arkansas to make the bleed eight +196. Well, I got a Arkansas, and this is from a wacky joint that this guy wants me to do some stuff. I have a. Why can't I can't even copy and paste it here. NCAA basketball 2024 reached the Elite Eight props. Arkansas to reach Elite Eight, yes, +1351. But again, I was only limited to $50. So 50 to win 675. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, Gary. Cash Arkansas money line and Purdue Houston parlay. Only loss was whiskey. And Arkansas, nice winner. Purdue, I said I liked the Purdue. I don't know why I didn't play it. I'll tell you why I didn't play it. It's when you're struggling, you can't play every game on a board. Houston, I like Gonzaga. I didn't play. I had a winner though, because I do my games. They're 5.5. Purdue would have been a cover. I had Arkansas +7.5. I had the BYU over. Hopefully, it's a good weekend for me here. I need another good day today. I'll be fine. Taking the Twins to Sonny Gray. This guy started last time they seen him 5 earned runs. That's last year. Well, exactly. Last time they saw him. Listen, Sonny Gray starts usually pretty good. He usually starts pretty good and fades in June, July, second half of the season. But the reason I like the Twins is, one, I like Pablo Lopez. I thought he was good with the Marlins. And where the Cardinals are just terrible. Like, the lineup is trash. Dogs haven't been doing that well. You think the no money? Yeah. Well, I mean, the nil takes guys away, yes. But also just the overall product of basketball this year. I mean, how many really good teams are there? I mean, are we shocked that Duke, Florida, Auburn, all the 1 seeds, Houston are winning? I mean, Gonzaga shouldn't have been that seed, but they had to put them on that block because we had to put crappy 6 and 10 SEC teams in there. And all those crap teams, I think, went 2 and 5. And one of the wins was, I think, Mississippi State playing Baylor. Like, I mean, these sub-500 conference teams totally screwed up the way the bracket was. I mean, Gonzaga should be playing in the Sweet 16 right now, but they had a terrible bracket draw. I mean, Creighton had a bad bracket draw, or maybe Louisville as well, because of the Big 12 in the SEC. Backstage tattoos in the house. UConn, Duke, Illinois. He's looking for a 3-0 day. If the line comes down anymore, I think we're going to jump on San Francisco. They love to win meaningless games, huh? I like Loshai. No, Ray Reddington. No. Ray was good with his hockey. If you're betting the Buckets Kings, it's better for the first 5. That's the only way I think you could do it, Jesse. I mean, the guy's only pitching 5 innings because he strikes out 10 guys a game. Oh, we got Colorado State coming in as well from Backstage Tattoo. LSU. Or is this Iowa State? This is not LSU. This is Iowa State. He's always on pitch count. We know somebody wearing a Dodger uniform. I don't know. I think he'll be in the bullpen like Mason Miller of the A's when he throws his arm out. Heat. Maurice coming in with the NBA. Vegas hockey today. Monday night against Tampa. He lost 10 straight. They win today. Look at this. Oh, my goodness. NBA. And I'm getting old. I remember betting UMass. McCallum Pryor was coaching him. Yeah, with Marcus Camby. Maryland, Iowa parlay. Moneyline parlay minus 126. You guys are McNeese. Seem like that's what it said. Well, hold on. Who liked McNeese? I didn't like McNeese. I think we were on Purdue. I think the chat liked Purdue yesterday, last I checked. I don't think I know for a fact that I said don't take Purdue. Or excuse me, I said don't take McNeese, that Purdue was going to run him out because in this round, this is where you lose with these games. Who had McNeese yesterday? The Iowa State, I got nothing in that game. So we're going to tip here. Give me the Florida under 150.5. Duke over 144.5. Colorado State over 144.8. I'm going overs this round. A couple overs. I think most people in the chat have Purdue. I know. I don't know who had. Nobody had McNeese. Not here. They did not have McNeese. This was not. Maybe a different channel. Not in my show. Lots of people are pumping McNeese. Sharper guys did better, I presume. I did not pump McNeese one bit. I said to take Purdue. Go back into the show. I said definitely not McNeese. I said Purdue is the play. I said I didn't play Purdue because I've been struggling and I want to put out 10 games. Put out 7. I went 5-2. They all say that the next day. What are you talking about, man? I mean, I do a live show. You want to go back and pull it up? I mean, here we go. I mean, it's crazy. You come into this show of a guy who puts up a record. I mean, why the hell would I freaking lie, bro? I come in and tell you my picks. Hi, it's a losing record this year in the show. Why the hell would I lie about telling you to take Purdue when I said I like Purdue yesterday? All right, but it's okay. Yeah, definitely not me. People could say, what the hell? How many channels am I on? I say the same thing on 5 freaking live shows a day. Seems like the day after everyone changes their picks. You got the wrong fella. You could go, I'm on 100-some sites. You can go see every game I put out. Usually a couple minutes after the tip, sometimes it pops up on the site. I sure say you. This ain't some freaking shit-ass Twitter, Discord, Instagram bullshit, bro. That ain't me. If that was the case, I'd have some fake-ass numbers up here with huge amounts of wins. Get out of here with that crap. Take that to some other scammer. That ain't here. Sweet 16 lines. I already got a Sweet 16, man. I got Sweet 16 action. I thought I put it on the YouTube premium. Maybe I didn't put it on there. Posts. Post. No, I didn't add it. Did not add it there. they get a cut. Well, I'll tell you what, for 20 years being on sites, and then I had my own sites back in the day, never had some affiliate program ever. Nope. I mean, King Dave, listen, I'm rarely even cursing it crazy in here, but to come in and say I said to take something when I sure as hell didn't, and when I post losing records if I have a losing season in a sport on the chat, and the fact that you can go to any one of these sites. I mean, I'm streaming on Picks Parlays and Winners and Liners right now. I do not own these sites. I can't go in and change grades, but yet you go there and look at my record. I mean, the guy who's on 7 days a week, multiple times a day, multiple channels. I'm just going to come out and give out both sides. And I feel it's always love the next day when they post the cards and have some excuse why last second they change their pick. Bro, that's my picks. I don't change. Yesterday I did erase UCLA because I said, you know what? I said, and I put it out the day before. And I was like, you know what? And someone asked what happened to UCLA. I said, someone just told me it's not the play day. I don't like it. And I was like, no, thank you to UCLA. My NFL picks come up on the Sunday before the game start. You got to come in here more. I'm not people you watch in this other nonsense. There's enough people in this chat here who've been watching me for 4 years come in here 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day live, noon and midnights. The picks do not change. You come in. I put on Twitter yesterday, I was talking to the dude. He's like, oh, tough tournament. I was coming yesterday, I think I was like 10 games under 500 for March. Who's telling you to 10 games under 500 for March? I will. It's a bad March. I'm also the guy who told you in February when I was hitting 60% that I'm not going to hit 60% for the year. I'm going to hit a rough patch because that's unattainable for 700 games of college basketball. You know, this is San Fran. You're probably some like 22-year-old cat, new to betting, follow some ridiculous Discord kind of crap feed of some joker. Bro, you get the wrong fella here. Wrong guy. I've been on sites with my pick posted, records, winning records, losing records for 20 years. Crispy cap, I don't even know what that is. I mean, you can't. And I always thought, Ty, I have a buddy. Excuse me. And they talk about like, oh, you get these trolls come in. Like, I was like, I really don't have too many trolls. How do you come in and troll a guy who says that they lost? I don't gloss over my losses. Go through old YouTube videos of mine here on go to Sean Higgs YouTube, go or anywhere you watch it, go to old live. No, I can't say that because it's on the Sean Higgs channel because Mr. Numbers is banned. Go look at the comments I had back and forth with Mr. Numbers when he's like, "Oh, you're failing, you're having to lose, 2-6. Oh no!" I mean, who comes in here and tell you that they had a 0-6 day one day in college basketball? I did 2 weeks ago. What was it, 3 weeks ago? It happens. Oh, Richie P's finally back. Legit. Yeah. I mean, Mike, it's crazy. Like, gas station sushi's in the house. I mean, come on. I am what I am here. Well, listen. You want to call you're calling the wrong cat out, bro. You can't come in and say, well, everybody had it. Well, I sure as hell didn't have it because I didn't have it here as a free pick. I didn't have it on the sites as a premium pick. I sat in like McNeese. I just said the same thing about Colorado State here, about they weren't really an upset pick in round one, but it was a team that people were down on because they're Mountain West. I said, like McNeese, they come in the second round and then they meet their maker and they get their bells rocked. Everyone races my guy. The only way you find out is the next day when they post a winner. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. If that was the case, I wouldn't have my college basketball up here as minus 965 for the year here in the show that I do every single day. And I have this conversation with Mr. Numbers of why it's different than picks on a premium site. Well, because people in the free pick here, they don't really come in and buy picks. That's fine. I'm on a site, and a lot of these picks are on a premium pick, but that's, again, totally different. Here's the record for the show. I come in and take it every single day. Basketball record, 44-36. No, I don't even have it up. No, I didn't add it because we were doing so many picks early with conference tournaments. Hockey, 23-28, minus 240. NBA, 44-36, plus 560. Major League Baseball, 0-2, minus 200. Had the Cubs both games. There you go. And here comes our college basketball line. Here you go. Here's the number for you here. Last year, Ribby props. Major League Baseball Ribby props. Here we go. Plus 1,900. There you go. How about this? How about you? Oh, wait. This is fake because you didn't, anybody can make up numbers. How about this? Is somebody going to come in here and tell you that their teaser Tuesday show every Tuesday, college football 13-25, minus 600, NFL teasers 2-13. Yeah, I'm some scammer racing shit to make myself look good. No. Again, go to some other channel with that crap, bro. That is not here. That is not. Nope. Yeah. Yeah, most work for the man. No. I work for zero, man. After 20 years, I finally have a channel. It's I'm one of these channels that pays me to do a daily video, and it's not sportsbook related at all. I do a show on Monday to Fridays. I call that crispy capping. Get it right. I don't even know who that dude is. I don't even know who that guy is. We are ranch boys. King D. I don't even know who this guy is. And I'm going to have to go look for this guy. Warriors fan. All right, I got some Cali people. San Fran 49er guy. The whole, again, and San Fran 49er fan, he's popped in a few times. And I think I have enough people come in here daily. And the picks, they're on Twitter. Are you on Twitter, San Fran 49er? Go to my Twitter, and you could run through you hit profile. And there you go, Midday Money Show. Picks are all up here. It's basically just kind of some. It's not for nonsense. It's just here's my record. I went on. Go watch this show. I was on Sports Grid the other day. And they were like, "Oh, what do you got today?" I was like, "I'm not having a good tournament. I really didn't do a lot of stuff." Who goes on a national program on Sirius XM and tells people, yeah, they're struggling? Yeah, this guy did. I did that. I said, yeah, I'm not really loving a lot. I'm struggling right now. I'll try to find a winner. Because that's what happens when you bet real money and do this. Not just going to throw out ridiculous crap for poops and giggles, bro. I know we got a street fight brewing here between a Colts fan and a Niner fan. All right, we're gonna get out of here. I gotta give out my fake picks and gonna have to erase everything. I'm getting out of here. We got Florida under 150.5, Duke over 144.5, Colorado State plus the 8 over 144 in the Colorado State game as well. I will probably come back tonight. I'm thinking about doing some. We'll have all the Sweet 16 games up. Maybe we'll do a show later on tonight. Notification bell's on. Good luck today, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.